Guys, Bryce here, and we're back at it again for another video. And in this video we have highlights from the Porsche Cup race in the North American Racing League. This is season 2, and this is the first race of the season at Okayama. Track temperatures were extremely hot, and I was not that comfortable with the track or the car at this point in time because I was doing a lot of radical driving. No excuse, but we did qualify on 17th on the grid, and we get a decent launch off the line. Just me doing some highlights for this race and the upcoming races. Decent launch off the line in 17th. It's about a 50-minute long race with one pit stop. Pretty short race, honestly. I was kind of expecting a little bit longer, but almost a sprint race. But here we go. We have a few Moranis cars in front of us, and we move up to P15 already, and we'll just show you the first lap in raw footage and then kind of just skip to the good parts. I honestly just couldn't put together a quick enough lap, and there are 41 drivers on the grid, so this is a super packed grid. As you can see, someone makes a mistake in front of us, we're just going to get by pretty quickly, and that moves us up into 13th. So really my goal for this race was a top 10 finish. I knew it was totally possible, and you can see we have a car going down the inside there, but can't make the move stick. And in front of us, I think we have the 90 or 190 car 190. We are car 26. We are in the pro category. There's actually 3 categories. There's pro, pro-am, and then a different race that takes place before this one is the am category. So we're in the pro category, a lot of really fast drivers, and we are competing against all of these guys. So at this point in time, I was 3.7k. I'm actually up to 4k now, which was really happy about that because I've been more consistent. And now we make our way into lap number 2. Lap number 2, this is going into, I don't know what turn this is. We're fighting with this guy up front. This is car 190, and we're on the outside. Try to get a little late apex, and then we get a tap from behind. I think it's from Alex Persian. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Car 79. Just tap on the inside of our bumper there. We'll see it again just at a different camera angle. Move to the outside, try to get a late apex to cut back, and just have a little tap from behind. A few laps later, we have another incident here. 2 guys fighting in front, and we just try to make it through as quickly as we can because that incident kind of put us back in the order and put us basically in last place, like 33rd. So we need to just punch through this field as quickly as we can, which is the goal now. So it's a little bit harder to get that top 10 after we had that incident. And then now we're on the back straight here. You can see we have a car to the right and a car behind us. We're going to be going side by side down into the hairpin. I think we shoot it around the outside here if I remember clearly. Yep, we go around the outside. And if you can hold it around the outside, you can actually just throw it into the next corner because you'll have the inside line. It's almost impossible to pass around the outside there, unless you're fully side by side, of course. 40 minutes left in the race. This is the next car in front of us, car 106. We're going to shoot it down the inside in the hairpin, get a nice move on him. And the car still has a lot of damage, so I'm not maximizing the pace fully yet. A few minutes later, this is for P28. Duckworth in front of us in the pretty cool, just silver looking Porsche. We're going to throw it down the inside into turn 1, and we get the move done. And fortunately, we get left room, which is nice because, you know, the last thing we want is another incident. After this, I believe we had our pit stop, so we were able to get this damage fixed up. And then the next lap, after we came out of the pits, P27 at this point, we have a few cars in front of us, a Moranis car, and I think that is the Pro-Am champion from last year. So it's kind of tricky to get past the Pro-Am guys because some of them will put up a fight and some of them won't. So you pretty much have to play by ear here, but we go down the inside here because, again, we need to make up as many positions as we can, which is the goal of this race. And we have about 15 minutes to go, so I knew we could only pass a few more cars. Race Labs is shuffling up a lot here. We're in P25 at the moment, and we go down the inside because we're kind of still side by side, and we get that position done. 10 minutes to go. This is probably another accident that happened in the race that kind of ruined it a little bit. You can see 2 cars in front of us. They're having a little battle. Something happened there, and unfortunately we kind of just get caught up in that whole little thing there and we get past. With about 5 minutes to go, we have 2 other cars in front of us in the Pro-Am category, I believe. And going down to the hairpin, we're pretty far back, but we kind of just sneak it down the inside of the 21 car. And another Pro-Am car that we can just sort of get by. We're still side by side, but we get the move done going into this corner here, and we're pretty much in front. And the next part of this race is a little bit sketchy. I didn't realize, but I had a lot of X's at this point. So if I had contact, I would have a drive-through. 1 minute to go. This is 1 lap before the last lap of the race, and we have car 777, and in front of him is Tony Kanaan in the all-time esports car. We get side by side with this car here. Again, we don't have much time left, so this is my best opportunity. We're in P19, so going from P17 all the way down to basically last, and then climbing back up to P17. So going down to the hairpin, we have a pretty decent run coming out that corner there. Pretty nice slipstream. He has damage. I don't. I was able to get that fast repair into the pits. He's going to defend the inside line. We go to the outside, braking super late around the outside. You can see Kanaan locks up, so he gets a little bit closer to us. And now we're just going to try to hold the line there. We're just going to try to send it down the inside, which we do. And you'll see here, if you look closer, you make a little bit of contact. And I kind of get that move done. Had to squeeze him out just a slight bit. Wasn't much space left. And that right there gave me 4x. And we're coming up on the white flag lap here. And I didn't have any chance to really catch up to Tony Kanaan because I did have this black flag from having too many X's. I think the X count is about 12, no 15. So we had to serve this black flag, which is a drive-through penalty. So this honestly sucked, but already the race just hasn't been going to way. And this is the next lap after, and we come across the line to finish in 24th place, which is my favorite number. But that is going to be it for round 1 of Porsche Cup in the North American Racing League. This was actually 2 weeks ago. I'm a little bit late for this. I know. I have the next race coming up soon, which was a really, really good race, and I for sure bounced back from this one. So that's going to be coming soon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.